Come on. All right. What's up,
Hey,
y'all? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I didn't think we was gonna ever go live. How y'all doing? How y'all
God, it took
doing?
forever.
I don't know. And then somebody already in the chat earlier. He was there at 10:30 in the morning. He was like, I'm gonna put my comment. He already in there ready to
10:30.
go. Yeah,
Okay.
it's Ghost Peppers. I'll read it when we get to that segment, but let's go ahead and give
Okay.
it a chance for everybody to come on in. Come on in the room, people. How y'all doing? How you doing? Y'all give us a what's up. Okay, Brian, you are here. You waiting. You ready?
Hey,
Y'all know this is
Brian.
going to be a good topic on this Wednesday evening. What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on, people. Come on, pile in. I see y'all peeking. What's up? What's up? In case y'all don't know why y'all coming on in, let's go ahead and say who we are. And as you know, this is Lush Exchange for those that are new to this show. We come on every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. How you doing? Let's get it. What's going on, Anthony Durant? What's going on? What's going on? How are you guys today? Hope y'all doing well. I know they're releasing that Falcon schedule actually now, so y'all make sure y'all let me know about that. And let's go ahead. I am Miss Maggie T. And to my side, because we still don't never know what side we on.
Hey, you almost had it. I am Nikki V.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing today? And so I was waiting for this since earlier this morning. That's right.
I know that's right.
I had to teach you that morning because y'all ready. What's up, J Rock? How you doing? Okay.
Right.
And it just dropped. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So this evening, of course, we got to get into our Lush Buzz because, hunty,
baby,
Lord,
my news feed has been on fire lately.
Girl, and I don't even watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta because I try to watch it one season, but it's just they don't represent Atlanta. It's just a whole bunch of so-called rich folks getting together to act a fool on camera, and I was like, it's a little too much for me. So
yeah, I can't.
Let's go ahead and go into it. Hey, Isaac, what's going on? Boo boo. All right, let's get to it. So let's go. So our Lush Buzz, of course, for those who don't know, is our hot topic, juicy gossip stuff. It can be anything, political. Right now, honey, this one right here, I'm going to put up the picture. And we're going to talk about it today because my goodness. Now, this is the Lush Buzz, people. So,
my.
So, in case people didn't know, this is Porsha Williams. As you guys know, she's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think she's on like that talk show, whatever, the ATL show with the Brad and them. I think she does that too sometimes.
Are they still doing that?
I don't know, but I know she used to do it. And it's just been a whole bunch of stuff going on with her. And actually, in this picture, she looks a little plump there at the stomach area. I don't know if it's just the jacket, but she's the one on the right, people, Porsha Williams. And then that is the one on the left is apparently according to what I read, they're not even officially signed and delivered divorced yet. It's in the works.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So they filed for divorce in January, or from what I was reading. But the paperwork, because she actually spoke out, the soon to be ex-wife, she actually spoke out and say, we appreciate somebody respect our privacy. They decided to separate, they decided to do this and end it. But she's being hush about it. She's not saying what happened or anything like that. She's just like, look, respect my privacy. Why they're trying to make a mockery out of this whole situation. And honey, you just, okay. So, yeah. So apparently Porsha Williams engaged to her soon-to-be ex-husband, Simon Gaudabadia, whatever his name is. I can't even pronounce it, but apparently he's rich. And they say that they basically were acting like friends on the show. The studio told them, hey, I'll pretend like being friends. So apparently they're not really friends. So it's not like hey, I stole your man because you my friend type of deal. But it's like, even either way, it's still kind of just, it's messy. It's a whole bunch of mess. What do you think about that, Miss Nikki? Let me take this picture off so y'all can see us.
Whew. I mean, I can only comment on what I know, quote unquote, because I don't know if she was really her friend. Now, obviously, she knew her. Y'all were on the same show together. You've been to her house when they were married, and you were swimming, and I don't care if it was for the show. Come on. You're Porsha. You're Porsha Williams. Like, are you unable to go outside your circle of coworkers and associates to get a man with money? I mean, because you're Porsha. I mean, you've got the name, you've got the body, you've got the fame. I'm not understanding why you would need to choose to get engaged to a man inside of the circle that you're in. I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
some people are like, it's money. He's, money. Okay, but she has her own bag. So why would money need to be the reason why she chooses a man like that? I mean, cause look at him. He's not particularly attractive, not to me, anyways. And I don't have.
He looks like her dad. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. So I don't understand. I really don't. And everybody's like, she wrong. You know, I don't care if they weren't friends. You knew her. You've been inside her house. You were swimming in her pool.
And you knew they were probably going through something while they were still exactly.
So I don't get it.
You couldn't even wait till the paperwork was over with. You were already talking about we've been in a month in. And then, like I said, let's look back at this picture. She looked pregnant.
Yeah, I've seen.
She looked a little plump. She looked a little plump.
That she's 3+ months pregnant, but they're just now announcing their engagement.
You know,
look at that. Look at his face.
He looking like, I like this spotlight. That's what he looks
like. Girl, I wonder how drunk she has to get to have sex with him.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that sounds horrible to say, but
you know what? I'm gonna say this because she has a 3-part documentary or something or biography or something about herself. I gotta look it up. But this is for publicity. This is pretty much what it is. You know, so see what these chat people talking about in here.
I guess it's working because we talking about her. Everybody and their mama got her name in their mouth, so I guess it's working.
And then Brian Jones said, so Porsha is the mistress, side piece, well, for now. Yeah, well, according to both of them, they're saying that she filed for divorce, so they're not together, but they're not officially divorced. They're working on it. So I guess they're saying they haven't been together, but still. You couldn't even wait till the ink dry.
Brian. It wasn't too long ago. She was engaged to somebody else. It's her baby daddy. Didn't she have a baby?
I don't know if she had a baby or... I just remember that. Like I said, I don't follow it that well. I love me some Porsha.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. That's why I'm not.
She is. So she don't need all of that. I don't. Like I said, I think it's just publicity. He's supporting her, whatever she's getting ready to do, because we finna see some more of her all over the place. Trust me.
I guess she wants her show to be successful, and people are gonna watch. They're gonna watch.
And they've been messing around. They probably was messing around at first sight. Let's keep it real. Then it's somehow, she don't want to say that's the reason why they divorced, but shit, I'm pretty sure it was.
Is you a home wrecker, girl? You was in
exactly. Do you want to admit now? She up and say I'm pregnant again. And he was like, who the baby daddy?
Wow.
Just saying, people. You know, this is Lush Estranged. We keeps it real here. We don't sugarcoat nothing, people.
Not near nothing.
Not near nothing.
We're not fixing to sugarcoat shit. If it's shit, it's shit, and we're gonna tell it like it is. Hey,
exactly. Damn, before the ink on the paper, yeah, she was giving him.
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
Well, hey.
I mean, you speaking the truth right there. I knew it was someone. They opened a restaurant chain, and see, you said something right there, Brian. So maybe their restaurant chain will come on back because he a little rich.
Wait, who opened a restaurant chain? Him and
I think the primary person there. Yeah, you gotta let us know because we don't follow this, foolishness.
Yeah, because I don't know the show. I don't watch. I ain't gonna start now just because this shit is in the news, quote unquote. I ain't gonna start now. So no, but it's interesting to comment on. I'll say that.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to give on this topic, though.
Right.
Like I said, I ain't gonna pretend like I follow this whole story, but I just thought that was kind of trifling. I don't care if they're not friends or not.
A bit.
They're still co-workers. It says Porsha and her ex opened a restaurant chain.
Oh, okay. Well, Porsha and her ex. Okay.
So don't be surprised if that restaurant chain go ahead and pop back on open. This girl, she's trying to get her status up. That's what this is about.
I ain't mad, boo. Get the bag. Secure the bag. I'm not mad at all. Secure it.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and see if our special guest is ready to go. We'll see if he chilling and he in the back. Okay. Now we don't got the foolery out the way. Let's go ahead and get into the big old grin. Look at you. This all capped for ratings like Mimi sex tape. Oh yeah. That's all it is for. Well, that's how I feel it's for. So secure all the money.
I'm just saying, aren't there other ways to get publicity than some trifling, bogus, bald-headed hoe shit? Like, aren't there other? I mean. Anyways,
it's like, come on, you're better than that. Well, so I would hope you are, but they were saying that some of the we're gonna get. I'm sorry, y'all. Just to extend it a little bit longer, they were saying that some of the Phaedra or whoever she is was, a couple of people was calling her out about herself. So people was trying to put her business out there like she's really is kind of ratchet like this a little bit.
And Dax makes a good point. So I don't know why everyone is putting all the responsibility on Porsha. That man saw what he wanted and allowed this situation to take place. Well, that's another perspective because it could have been him that did the pursuing, and he got all this money, and still Porsha had the choice.
It was her responsibility to accept it now. I mean, it's both parties are wrong. I'm glad you brought that up now.
Yeah,
both people are wrong.
It's not all on her. But yeah, I do believe it's for whatever next venture is popping off. So absolutely. I'm just like, there's other ways to get publicity other than some bald head hoe shit, because this is some bald headed hoe shit. And
you know what, you might be right, because I've been hearing that they've been trying to get rid of the ATL's house, whatever, Housewives anyway. The ratings been going down. It's just been a whole mess. So you call a spade. Absolutely. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. But let's go ahead and get into, the meat and potatoes of what this show is going to be about tonight.
This is a good topic, y'all.
Now, I'm going to bring this guest on. He pretty much influenced his entire episode. Because
thank you, sir.
Because of a post. And let me know when you're ready. And but the topic is, how many failed relationships occur because women forget their man's happiness matters too. And getting ready to bring them on, because of course we had to have a male perspective, because of course we're gonna go in, but I told him to bring all the energy for the night. So let's go. Come on. Oh yeah. So introducing Sanchez. What's going on, Sanchez? How you doing?
Hello.
Bless. How y'all doing, ladies?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I see you got us in the back. That's so awesome. I love it.
Aww.
Yeah, I just little advertising going on. I got my live going on my phone too. So
I love it.
Speaking of advertising, let's go ahead and introduce who you are before we get into this juicy topic a little bit. Let everybody know who you are, where to find you, and we'll bring it back at the end too to show your flyer and everything. But let us know a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Sanchez. That's all I'm gonna give y'all. But if you know me, that's all I go by anyway. But I'm a photographer in Atlanta. Go by VS1 ATL. You can look me up on Instagram at VS1ATL. Hey, I'm on Facebook, Master Hustleman Sanchez on Facebook. Yeah, I got too many friends now, so you can only follow me on that. So
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go though. I'm ready to get into this topic, man. Because
you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Go.
Well, let's go ahead and get into the. We always drop it down to subtopics, so that's the main topic. So what we're gonna get into right here to kind of go deeper into this, this subject, about your happiness mattering. Why do a man's feelings get ignored most of the time, by us women? Of course, we're going to give our opinions about it, but, I want your personal, opinion about this whole thing about all of that.
Because a man always doing for a woman. I mean, you always hear, man got to do this. Man got to open the door for women. Man got to, lay his jacket out for a woman. Man got to do this and do that. It's never a woman does nothing. We do all these things for women. And it's like, what about us? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, for real, like, what do women do? I mean, sex, y'all cook, clean, all that stuff. I mean, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? But like all these extra things that men do to please a woman, like, what about us? You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, there's a lot of selfish women out there, that forget about the little things. They always bring up, it's the little things. It's the little things. Yeah, it's the little things for us too. We like our back rub. We like to be pampered sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say go out and do it all the time, but we work hard. If we ain't working hard enough, y'all complain about it. If we ain't doing this, it's just always something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, some relationship fails because women forget. Like, we do all these things, and it be the small things that can make us happy just as well as, women too. But I'm not saying that, we forget about the women happiness, because we got to make y'all happy. Happy wife, happy life, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But what about the husband, man? They ain't got no
happy
saying.
husband. I know you ain't got no saying.
Right.
So we got to make up something for that.
Yeah, we got to.
Y'all got some homework. Figure that out.
All right, fellas, all y'all in this chat, we need to hear some sayings because we need to get it.
We need something for the husband.
But let's go ahead and skip down. They still talking about Porsche in the chat. Let me see. Okay. All right, but take your notes, Dre. Take your notes. So I guess I'll get into it, and that's 100. Okay. You're right. Now, not all women now, but of course you got to bring the world to some women.
Right.
And you don't really get barely anything in return. Like, one thing I did say is sex ain't that's not a gift to somebody. You get that all the time. So everybody like, oh, I'm gonna bring you sex and everything. And that's all you're getting. Happy birthday sex.
We did a whole episode on that.
Yeah, it's always the like you said, the little things that count. It can be like you said, rub your back. Hey, your food is done. I ironed your clothes. Little simple little stuff. Hey, I just was thinking about you. I know you like this cologne fragrance or something. Little small little details. Some women don't care about that. It's like, shoot, it's all about making me happy, and long as she's happy, she's like, you should be happy. As long as I'm happy, you should be happy. And then, and then they they lazily give it back. You know, it's just like, what are you complaining about? You know, you got me.
And that's why relationships fail, because they don't think about God. Like we have emotions too. We get sad. We play the hard role, but you know, sometimes when that door closes and you don't see us, man, we be and they're like consequences.
In your feelings.
We don't sit around and gossip like some dudes do. I can't vouch for them, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't sit around and talk about it like that, you know. And if we do have conversations, it'd be those barbershop conversations. We all laugh and talk and stuff. But you go back and you be like, shit, I'm back at this. Here we go again. Like, I'm doing all these things, but all I wanted to do, come here, baby, just hug me. Like, for me, I like a woman to just hug me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hold me. Like, especially at night, I like to color and stuff. I done been with women, I don't do all that. I don't want to color. This has been my woman for a long time. And she still like to color. And little things like that can just throw the whole relationship off. You know? So
and that comes down, and I know Nikki probably going to want to tune in, but that comes down to sometimes chemistry. You think that y'all vibe together, but like you do little details like that where she, you know, I'm too hot for all this, you know, get off of me. It's that chemistry that can also ruin a relationship when you ain't even willing to compromise a couple of little things. If y'all together, y'all been together that long, girl, toot yourself on over there with that man with you and hush your mouth, because you could not have a man. To be real.
Exactly. You said the right word, compromises. There's a lot of women who are not compromised with what a man asks for. And that's all we ask for. Just a little compromise with us sometimes. You know what I mean? Just like, I don't know. Like, all right. So on that post that I made, you know, some of the women, I would go back to the post and just.
Are we gonna get into it? Because that post went live.
Yeah, Maggie and I discussed this in detail. She showed me the post. She showed me some of the comments. I was like, oh yes, I can't wait to get into some of this, because I saw your comments and I saw some of the ladies' comments, and you know, they was in their feelers a little bit. And the only thing I want to say is a lot of what you said just now sounds like, if this is from personal experience, a lot of what you said, Sanchez, is like, you need to fix your picker, because why are you with a woman who is selfish with her affection? Why are you with a woman who's inconsiderate about how you're doing? Why are you with a woman who doesn't do the little things for you like you do the little things for her? So I'm like, damn, it sounds like a lot of this is self-inflicted. Rather than putting the blame on the women, saying women forget about their man's feelings and blah, 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 I'm sitting here like, well, damn, but you chose her. So doesn't it need to be, you need to pick better, maybe?
I mean, I agree, but you don't know that when you first meet someone. When you're getting to know somebody, I mean, you're getting to know them, you know what I mean? So some of this stuff don't come out until later on in a relationship, or, you know, I mean, you just don't know.
So they started out acting like they were considerate and lovable and affectionate, and then later on they fall off.
They get comfortable.
So with me, and I hope that any one of my exes is watching, or some, because I got my live going on too.
You better share it. Share it on your wall.
It's
on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
I'll tag you.
Ain't that many people watching, but they'll see it later. But no, seriously, like, even with my exes, like right now, they can always tell you that I always been the same. I was consistent, like with my affection. I wake up every day, good morning, beautiful, or I'm always complimenting my woman or doing little nice things. You know what I'm saying? But when that I don't get that in return, or things start to change later on, then I'm gonna change. You know what I'm saying? And then they're wondering like, oh, why is he acting different? Like, shit, it ain't me. You can't keep up, because I'm consistent with what I do. But when I don't get that in return, it's like, I'm bored with you. I'm a Gemini, so I get bored easy.
We're all Gemini.
So we all Gemini. Right. Oh, snap. It's a whole special episode now. Ooh.
Right. So, June 1st.
June 4th for me. Uh-oh.
June 12th.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. So, hey, you feel me? But not like
I knew I liked you.
we get more easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just just I want that in return, man. I like just love on me as much as I love on you. Like somebody said they seen from my post that they were like, well, I can see that you just want true love or you want real love. Because I'll be always posting about little stuff here and there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was only one woman in my life that I experienced that true love with. And that's all I want now in return. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good now. Like my situation now, I'm good. But like just from past experience, and the post was shared from another guy that I seen, I just felt that. And so I shared it. So, you know, it's just some women just don't know how to keep up. You know what I mean? Some men ruin the relationship too, but you know, there's a lot of women out there that don't know how to accept the things, you know what I'm saying, that a man can give. Like when a real man come into their life, they not used to that. They used to them dudes who, you know,
treat them bad.
Can I say what I want?
Oh yeah, yes. We look. This is a real show. You can say whatever you want to say.
They used to them guys that, you know, fuck them over, and that's what they used to. So when a real man come in their life and show them real love, they don't know how to accept it. You know what I'm saying? And so the main thing I hate what a woman do is like when I tell you you're beautiful or I love the way you look, you're the most amazing thing to me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you and I'm telling you this, I'm like, I'm not running game on you. And I hate when a woman say, oh, you just running game, or I like that game you run. I'm like, why would I do that? I already got you. I ain't got to run no game. You mine. I'm just letting you know that you are beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one pet peeve for me. Like, that'll turn off. I was like, oh, she ain't ready. I know this going to fail.
Let's see what Brian Brown said. Okay, yes, it can be a fixture picker, but some women can get complacent as well and stop doing certain things because they can got advantages based on what the man is doing for them only. So pretty much agreeing with what you had to say, Sanchez. You know, they stop doing it a little bit. So you're gonna get some real comments over here. And Dex Roger always say being comfortable and content is a recipe for disaster in a relationship.
So yeah, I recently saw something on relationships, and this particular couple, I think they were together for like 10 plus years. And, you know, somebody who was single was like, you know, what's your secret? You know, and what they said has stuck with me. And it's that they were both already happy on their own. When they got together, all they wanted to do was share that happiness with somebody else. But not only that, every day they made it their mission to make their partner smile and feel special. That needs to happen every day. You might fail some days, yes, because that's just reality. Life is life, and sometimes it beats you down. But you have to have the mentality like, how can I make my partners feel special today? If you don't have the mentality all of the time to where if you're too busy thinking about your partner, you have no time to think about yourself. So if you're in a relationship where two people have that same mentality, that's what works. And where it gets misconstrued is it's lopsided, one person's doing more than the other, and that's where shit falls apart. So I know in my own relationship, because I'm single right now, but once I'm in a relationship, that's what I plan to do. Every day, I want to try and make my partner feel special and make them smile. I don't care if it's a text. You don't got to spend money. It's not about money. It's about what you can do to make your partner feel special every day. So if you're constantly thinking about your partner, you have no time to be selfish and thinking about yourself and what it is about your happiness. So shit, I don't know about y'all. I'm ready.
Go ahead, Sanchez. I know you wanted to chime in on that part.
No. I mean, I agree because it was a comment made on the post. I'm going to the post now just so I can read. So this one chick said, no one is responsible for another one's happiness. only the individual is the deciding factor. The moment we make someone else responsible for our happiness is when we give it away or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So
the way she explained that when I would have done it different. That's why I brought this up, because it's kind of going into what we're going to talk about next. Who's responsible for your happiness in a relationship? So go ahead.
So, like, it was a lot of people agreeing and saying that you have to make yourself happy. I mean, you have to be happy with yourself first. I mean, of course, you have to be happy with yourself first before you can make anybody else happy. You can't go in there with all this baggage and you're not happy and you weird or whatever, and you're trying to be in a relationship. It's just not gonna work. Of course, that's just self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of didn't make sense to me to what I had posted. I was just, because I was like, relationships fail because women forget their man's happiness matters too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't saying we don't worry about the woman. So I didn't get that. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, which wrote that. I'm like, you're not understanding. But I know a lot of women, and I'm not every woman. A lot of women speak from emotions and what they've been through or what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't come on my post with that sob, sad story and trying to change the dynamic of my post, because that's not what it was. It was just like, shit. Can we all agree that some women forget? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like some men forget. I could have changed the wording and said, most relationships fail because men forget their woman happiness. Now everybody would have been on.
I
right.
agree.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As soon as I make it about the man, it's just like, oh hell no. All these, and I said something that I know rubbed a lot of it. I was like, women always got that what I say, diary of a mad black woman response when I say something like that.
Oh, you had them. Ooh, they were mad then. I was like, Lord.
I think it's the wording, because your post said most relationships fail because women forget that their man's happiness matters too. I think that word most and women is what made women like, hell no. I get it, because now your wording is a little bit different now. Your wording now is like, some relationships fail because women forget. And then you're like, well, men forget too. So, it's a little
you ain't gonna be on here with no camera, Mike. Don't you do it. Don't you get on here with no camera.
Wow. Put me in my place. Sanchez, you see how most relationships fail for real, because they don't know when to stay out of my business.
Boy, bye.
Exactly.
What up, Mike? Get yourself on camera, sir. We ain't playing everything. Show your face. Thank you. But before you get in there, Mike and Sanchez, basically what I commented on that post, and what I was basically saying is, like you said, yes, if you don't fix yourself, that's why I'm solo right about now. I'm in the middle of getting my divorce and everything else. So I'm not choosing to date anybody right now, because I'm trying to I'm all about money anyway. I'm all about business and making my paper. But I'm not really dating until I feel ready to date again. And you have to work on self first in order for you to, like you said, love somebody conditionally and 100, because me and Nikki, we go all the way in, like in a relationship. Like I'm going to make sure you're taken care of. We sexing good, you're eating good, your day is going great. If we living together, that type of situation, I'm gonna make sure lunch is ready, to take with you. I take care of that type of stuff, because I've been in long-term relationships, you know what I'm saying? So I know how to treat somebody, you know what I'm saying? I know how to do that. But if I'm having some emotional issues within myself, like I have anxiety every now and then, I got to get me together before I can fully give it to my man, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was basically saying. Like, we can't be responsible for somebody else making us happy. We have to make us happy first. Right. Then that's going to reflect on how, if I love myself, it's going to reflect on you, because I'm secure about us. I'm secure about what I feel inside. I know who I am. I found my true self. Now you finna get that true self reflected on you. And that's pretty much what I was saying about that situation.
Yeah.
You know, that was my comment about it.
Agreed.
But yeah, I see where you got down. Who's responsible for your happiness in a relationship? I mean, you are responsible for your happiness. I get that, but we have to make each other happy in the relationship. I mean, like, you're not going to be in a relationship if you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? So if we're in a relationship and I'm not making you happy, are you going to stay in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Question. Like, Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because I know one of the people on the post, I mean, hey, you put yourself in the position. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you didn't have to stay in this relationship, and you on the post speaking from your experience or what you're going through. And I'm like, you know, really, you shouldn't even be on this post because you're angry with what you got going on in your life, and it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I understand Facebook, you can, you know, just express your opinions or whatever. It's just whatever. But when you just keep coming and jugging, it's like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? You could have read it and kept scrolling, or you say what you said. I say what I say. We're gonna leave it at that. But it kind of rubbed me the wrong way when people just keep doing that. Like, oh.
You know what? Some people like to be relevant, or some people like mess. So they'll come on somebody. You might not even see them ever post on none of your stuff, and then you put something out like that. Oh heck no! I'm gonna get on here now. Oh, like,
I can't stand people like that.
Who the heck are you?
Right. And yeah, just I read what Brian wrote down there. Yeah, like stuff like that, man. Like, it ain't not even that sometimes. Like, little things like, all right, if I'm outside and I'm working on the car, you come out there, baby, you need something to drink. Or come out there, you with me sometimes. Just sit out there with me while I'm doing what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Give
like,
some company.
Like, when I'm with you, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you, I give all my love. And I love hard. You know what I'm saying? It can be a gift and a curse sometimes. Like, I give my love so much to the point people take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or some people just don't know how to, accept it. So yeah, it's like this, man. You just don't know sometimes. And back to what Nikki said about. I'm sorry, I'm losing train of thought because I'm looking and I'm phone going on. I'm doing everything.
Businessman.
Yeah. Hey, look, I got folks looking photo shoots and everything, man.
Okay.
But yeah, this grand opening coming, but that's another subject. But I just want happiness, man. Like, I just put that out there like that because some women forget. That's all. And I didn't mean all women. And I apologize for the women who look in on Facebook and the women that may be on here. I should have said some females. Some relationships fail.
Oh, you
so
wording is everything.
What you said?
What you got?
It wasn't no what you said. Most women don't like that. Most of them. You was right.
You just get on here to co-sign, or do you have something to actually say?
Right. Most women are taught not to respect the fact that a man has feelings also. Most women are taught that. There are bad morals. He's not wrong. I'm not saying that it's okay, but most women are like that.
Yeah, you know what? And you're right, because sometimes they'll say feelings make them soft and all that type of stuff.
Yes, that's what. Look.
Like, you guys don't have true feelings. Like, you don't feel bad sometimes, and it's not like, hey, babe, you all right today?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, okay? Because my mother raised me and my sister. She was a single mother. She never, her and my father got divorced when I was like real little, too little to even comprehend. I think I was like 2 or 3. So, and the whole time I was in her household, she never had another, I guess, healthy relationship that I could learn from. My thing is, I don't like the narrative that you have to be taught how to treat your mate. I wasn't taught that.
Neither.
But
Hold on.
when I was
I
married,
didn't quite understand that. Can you repeat that? Because I didn't quite understand that.
what do I need to repeat? All of it?
The last part, just the last part. You're saying you wasn't taught. Like you
Yeah,
feel like
I wasn't taught. I was never taught how to treat a man. I wasn't taught how to love a man. I wasn't shown what a healthy relationship is.
Yeah.
If you're a grown ass person and you're living a life with your mate, I don't feel like that's something you should be taught. If you're the type of person you are should determine how you treat your man, I guess is what I'm saying. I didn't see my mom married happily with a relationship that, you know, there was love in the household.
My parents were married, but they was very unhappy. And it was more of a settled situation. So it wasn't a happy household.
Yeah, either. I have a problem with blaming the fact that you weren't taught how to treat a man. I didn't. I mean, it's not something that I had to be taught. When I was married, you know, I was with the man I was with for 9 years. I didn't need to be taught that he deserves gifts too. He deserves massages too, foot rubs, clipping his toenails and his fingernails, and shaving his head, getting the blackheads off of his, you know, chin and neck, and I didn't have to be taught that. It's just something that I wanted to do. So I don't get that whole cop out that, well, they don't love correctly because they weren't taught. I don't feel like that's something that you have to be taught. If you're selfish, you're selfish. That's the type of person that you are. You could be shown a perfectly healthy relationship and you still don't know how to act because you're just selfish, right? So the cop out is what I don't understand and don't
and somebody had a big old paragraph that I wanted to read because he took the time to put this thing out there. So, well, of course, we are responsible for our own happiness. But when it comes to a relationship, don't you think if you're going to choose to be with someone, then it should be their responsibility as well? Of course. We're not saying making yourself happy doesn't mean that you also can't make someone else happy. It's just like check yourself before you can fully give that to somebody else. But if you're not going to be responsible for my happiness, it's all on me, then why do I need you in my life? I really don't understand why that seems like a hard thing to understand. So that's why people get it mixed communicated about when we say that you're responsible for your own happiness, you are responsible for, you know, how you are within yourself first. Yeah. If you love yourself, then you can fully give it to somebody. So we're not excluding that mate that you're going to be with, but you can't go into it half-ass, not always right, insecure, you know, all the trouble. You bring it, like he said earlier, Sanchez, bringing that baggage in there. You can't expect somebody else to make you feel better when you got some shit wrong with you and you want them, please, you know, cater to me and make me happy, please. And then, of course, in the end, he gets ignored because he's doing, like you said, bringing the sun, the moon, and the earth to her when she got all this shit going on about herself and she forget about you. So that's what I'm saying. That's that bullshit.
A lot of people don't know how to read the signs. A lot of people don't know how to read the signs of what, you know, when your mate is down, when she's down, when he's down, when, you know, you need to say, you know, give them a pick me up. Right? A lot of people don't, but that comes with experience. And a lot of relationships fail because it's a lack of experience. You have to understand when that person is down, when that person don't feel like fucking talking, when the person, what you move cocking your head like that for? You gotta understand. Cocking your head like
because I don't understand that thought process. Me, if I'm with somebody, I'm in a relationship with you, I have learned you up to this point.
But that's something that you are more.
That's something that you.
Some
people don't. Some people don't. Some people do it. Can't tell that.
A lot of people. There's
that taught word. There's that taught word. I mean,
that's about learning. That's about learning. That's experience. Taught experience. It's all about experience. You got to learn how to read people's body language, their love language. You know what I'm saying? Even their anger language. Like you got to learn all of that. And that's why a lot of it fail, because a lot of people don't take the time out to even learn, or they not, and that right there leads to selfishness, and selfishness ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like talking. I'm not gonna talk. It ain't nothing nobody else gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about being willing to learn. A lot of people not willing to learn. They feel like I'm the shit. I'm the shit. All right, I'm the shit. I can go get me another one. I can go get me another one.
Exactly. You got to be willing to learn this thing, man, because a lot of women are not willing to learn and understand. You know, because I dealt with a woman who don't care. Her feelings, she's very selfish.
Her feelings are the only thing that matters.
And, you know, I hate a woman that always blaming on the zodiac sign, or it's because I'm such a.
That's what Nikki talking about. That's what Nikki talking about right now. Blaming on the zodiac sign.
But when it comes to relationship, we compatible, we're not compatible, all this stuff, man. If I lied to you and told you what my zodiac sign was to a compatible relationship, that's in your mind. I feel like it's a lot of excuses. And then women bring their past relationships into the new relationship and compare you to the old stuff. Don't do that. Like, if I start a new relationship with someone,
that's out the window. That's you done.
Like that right there, it's non-factor. I don't bring none of that up. You know what I'm saying? And women got a habit of bringing your past up and talking about what you did with this person, how this was. I hate that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're fresh. We're not worried about that. We finna do this thing brand new. And you know what I'm saying? Like, let this be like act like this the first relationship you was ever in. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to know each other. Let's come together, compromise, understand me, I understand you. Let's be happy together. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that attracted us to begin with while we here. You know what I'm saying? So while we here, let's make this work. Because at this point in my life, I'll be 40 years old my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, my woman is, nigga, I'm dating with a purpose. Nigga, I'm trying to get married. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. You don't want to be playing them games no more. You want to settle down with somebody. Shoot, we tired of the games now. Shoot.
I played the game so many years, and for people who know me, and you know what I'm saying, people judge me from my past. And I want to put that out there because I'm on live too, and I know some people go back and look at this later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have this group on Facebook, Dirty World Entertainment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was I never did the whole swinger thing. People just related that my group to that and just and made it that. I used to I'm sorry. I used to have these parties. I used to do all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't participate. But I used to host these parties.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, it's a business. You're a businessman, so shoot, let them participate in that while you get your coins.
Exactly. That's why my name is on Facebook now, Master Hustle Man Sanchez. But people, I don't know. I made it so simple. Don't you understand? I'm a hustler, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was making money, but people thought I was all this swing and all this stuff. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just did these things or whatever, and I just wanted to clear the air. Like, I don't do that. And I played the game. I dealt with so many women, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that was when I was in my 20s, early 20s, and my teens. Like, at this point, don't judge me from that. I'm over that. Like, I want
you this grew up from that.
Yeah, like I don't do none of that. I'm not in no Facebook groups. You know what I'm saying? The group that I'm in is a photography group because I'm a photographer. That's it. Don't associate me with Dirty World Entertainment no more. Yeah, that's still my company, but it's no longer active. So, like, at this point, man, I just want true love. I want a woman to love me just as much as I love her, and I want to be happy. So my happiness matters, damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of your happiness matter, let's go get into this question right here. Since your happiness matter, how do you communicate with your mate about your feelings being ignored? And, you know, because you want him to know that your happiness matter.
Right. So I have conversations. I enjoy talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will converse with you and let you know when something's not right, or if I'm feeling some type of way. I'll let you know, like, hey, babe, I don't like this, or babe, can we do this sometime, or can we do that? You know what I'm saying? Or if I just feel that negative energy anyway, I'm gonna kind of just back up from you and just let you know that I can't deal with certain things. And if we can't compromise on things and we make it right, then you're not my person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you get out of this relationship when you've been in this relationship for so long? I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna do that. So me,
that part.
I know I shouldn't, but I do some bullshit just to
see. You busy. Look, let us know if this is too long for you. If you gotta jump off, let us know.
I like this shit. What you talking about? I'm in the studio. I'm on this podcast. So if I'm here.
Hey Amy, hey James, y'all tuning in. I see y'all.
Let's get some of these comments while he handling business.
The host of man,
yeah. So okay, I'm back. Anyway, no, man.
Okay, like I said, I don't want to hold you up. You gotta go. Let us know.
My phone is crazy. Okay. They're gonna have to wait. But nah, man, because I like talking about it because right person might hear, or people that need to hear certain things hear, man, and get their mind right. Because there's a lot of women out there that need to hear this because they be wondering why their man sitting there looking crazy, or they be wondering why certain men cheat. This is why men cheat sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I've done dirt and I've done the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I ask God for forgiveness all the time because I know I've done some wrong shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I'm tired of it. And a lot of us cheat because we're not happy, and we're not happy because of the little things that y'all don't do at home. I say y'all, I mean women, not y'all. I don't know what y'all do at home. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just those little things. We like affection too. I'm a very affectionate person. I love to hug, cuddle, kiss. Let's do all these things. You know what I'm saying? Certain men act hard, like all that shit. But deep down inside, they be wanting that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And they'll go out here and bull around. So just if you show your man that love and affection all the time, you know what I'm saying? Get away. He ain't gonna want to get it from nowhere because shit, you putting it on him all the time. He gonna shit. I can't go nowhere. I can't do shit because he don't want my ass out. You know what I'm saying? But we be wanting stuff like that. If you take care of your man the way a man should be taken care of, that man is gonna do the same in return. And you got some asshole men out here who don't do those things. You should know if you constantly doing these things and he not doing the things in return, let that man go because he ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that are out here who doing the shit for you and doing this and doing that, you know what I'm saying? Love that man the same in return, and you're gonna get the best man in your life. And y'all wonder how Jay-Z and Beyonce be the happiest couple that keep motherfuckers out their business. They do what they do. You know what I'm saying? The same thing applies to a relationship that's not in the, out in public in the celebrity world.
Oh,
do those same things.
That's the worst. When you put everybody in your relationship. Like, ain't nobody gonna know who I'm dating. Like, when I'm about to be divorced, but shoot, y'all ain't see him tagging on my stuff or nothing. You didn't know who I was married to.
Look, okay, real quick. I know this might be off topic a little bit or whatever. This might be a whole other topic for y'all podcast, but y'all might even had this subject before. The whole Facebook posting, that relationship got to be on Facebook.
We don't touch on that a little bit.
Okay, but that's another thing, ladies. Just so y'all know, doing that in the first couple of weeks or months, or you just met me, don't do that. At least give us a year. Let us know this shit is concrete first. You know what I'm saying? Let us know it's gonna be. I mean, let us get in there before we start posting because everybody got
they said a year. They look crazy when you said a whole year.
Now something. Hell yeah.
That was me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
no, that was Nikki. That was me. I'm scratching. I'm just listening.
I'm sure my face gave me away because I don't have a poker face. So this never lies. I don't care what the fuck I'm saying. If you look at this is gonna tell you everything you need to know. Maybe a year is a bit much. However, it ain't nothing worse than putting some shit on Facebook. I'm with such and such, or I'm in a relationship with such and such. And then 4 weeks later, the shit done tanked. And now you gotta look stupid and put
homegirl
that
from
is
2 years ago
single.
done hit you up with messages and screenshots and you did this.
So
Because
I
let me
get making sure it's secure before you post it. A
Right.
year might be a bit much, but
Yeah.
I mean, basically, to answer the question was how do you communicate? And I wanted to touch on this real quick.
Okay.
Honesty is
Yeah.
the utmost important. I don't care if it hurts feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Don't spare my feelings with a lie when some shit is really different. I'd rather you tell me the honest to God truth. Maybe my feelings and my ego might be hurt a little bit, initially, but at the end of the day, you can't do shit but respect honesty. So how do you tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever the case may be? How do you tell your partner your feelings are being ignored or you feel like your happiness is being ignored? You have to be upfront and honest.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't worry about it hurting feelings. Too many people are too worried about sparing feelings, and that's where shit falls apart because you're too scared to be honest. I am not that person. I'm going to be honest with your ass. And it might sting initially at first. Get over it, and then let's work on what follows after that.
Absolutely.
So you got to be honest, and that's just my whole entire point on that question right there.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I agree with you 100%. You got to be honest. And some women don't know how to accept honesty.
You're right. Some people don't know how to handle that truth.
You're right.
We keep it real now. Y'all
But your delivery is key. Just because you're being honest doesn't mean you got to be, low down, dirty, and disrespectful with your honesty.
I agree. But the way you take it and how you accept that and how you give it back after I tell you is key. You know what I'm saying? Because I can keep it real with you and you be like, oh, hell no, all this stuff. And I'm sitting there talking to you, letting you know I'm keeping it 100 with you, but now you can't accept the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want the truth, but I'm telling you, and you like, oh, hell no. But like now what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I didn't give a shit about you, if I didn't care about you, or if I didn't love you, I would tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So why are you acting like this when I tell you the truth? You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through it. Yeah, I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? So when a woman keep doing that to a man is hesitant about giving them the truth. Now you just don't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it to yourself.
You gotta understand.
You go to somebody else that's gonna listen to it.
Okay.
That's what ended up happening.
One thing a lot of truth tellers don't take in consideration too. Everybody's so involved, they so, oh, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. But you got to understand, even when you're telling the truth, there's going to be some backlash. You got to be prepared for that person going crazy, that person not understanding that. So, like, just because you telling the truth doesn't necessarily mean there won't be any consequences for it. So it's consequences for every action. It really just comes down to maturity. Is that person mature enough? You see the warning signs in the beginning of every relationship where that I call this person crazy or something like that. He or she just go absolutely berserk, and then they do some some underhanded stuff. They rob them, steal it, like do whatever. Those warning signs are there. So you just gotta understand if that person is mature enough to take that real shit from you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna answer that question too. Basically, like Nikki and Sanchez says, it's just be straight up about it. Like, look, you know what? I feel like you don't reach out to me too much. Like we don't communicate. We don't spend we don't spend enough time with each other. I know you're busy, but like he said earlier, it's like at least a conversation. Every day I'm thinking about you. Little stuff like that. Just the little things. I'm busy. You busy, but at least let me know that I'm on your mind today. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
right.
ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. And that's why he busy, but you ain't doing that for me. And so I'm feeling some type of way. It's like I don't even feel like you care.
That's
what's going on.
If they won't do a little thing, if they're not doing the little thing, they really don't give a damn. Because somebody who gives a damn about you, they're gonna do the smallest.
They're gonna make sure. They're gonna make sure that you taken care of. They're gonna make sure you know that they thought about you. Look, baby, you know what? I was asleep and I thought about you.
Hold on. Champagne the Don. I need you to add to this. Nikki might choke a man's eyeball out if he tell her the truth. What? No. I'm sorry, you might have the wrong idea about me, but no. You can't do shit but respect honesty, and that's how I am. That's how I said my feelings might be hurt if you tell me some shit that I don't like, but if it's the truth, I can't do shit but respect that. And if I care about you, I'm gonna make a correction, but I'm gonna correct whatever it is you brought to me. But choke a man's eyeball, how do you even do that, first of all?
I'm gonna disagree with this person right here, Georgia Colossus. You know, don't be selective with what somebody is telling you, because you gotta be real with somebody. It's how you handle it, though.
That ain't honesty if you're being selective with what you say. You're lying by omission, and that's still a lie. So no, I don't agree with that either.
So but you telling them the truth, but you don't give them everything. That's an issue.
Well, like if you're gonna keep it real with somebody, you need to keep it 100. You know,
look,
absolutely. I'm fucked up in my past. You know, keeping it real, because that's how true love developed. Because it's like you was able to be vulnerable to me, let me know everything. I'm cool with that.
But is that person that gonna accept that? You know what I'm saying? And then now you got all your business out here to this person, and now that person might take that shit and run with it. I've had somebody do me that way. And that's why
I get it.
That's not your problem.
That's not the person you need to be with.
Yeah, that's not your problem.
They know all your business, but guess what? Sometimes you play that game. I get it. Right. I get what you're saying. Being careful what you're saying, because but you gotta know when it's the right time, though. That's the thing. This means you're getting to know that person. Not like right out the gate. Don't come right out the gate. Hey, No, I'm talking about y'all been together a little bit of time. Y'all really serious about, we're gonna make this shit work out. So you know what? Let me let you know about my past. Let me let you know about me, so you can make the decision whether you want to continue on with this relationship. That's what I mean about that. Not like you just dating her and like, hey, yeah, here's my whole entire business. Hell no, you ain't getting none of that.
so I'm just touching on this a little bit. So it was this girl that I was dating, right? We was it had a beautiful relationship, beautiful home, everything. So I gave her a little information about my past. So my first job was, I used to work, if y'all from Atlanta, I worked at Club Nikki's. I was a bar back at 15 years old. That was my first job. So I jumped off the Porsche early. I've seen a lot, been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I've seen pimps, hoes, women, been around it. So I've been in the club industry for a long time.
Gotcha.
So now, like, she knew about that. She knew about, I was a club promoter. She knew about the whole Facebook group thing that I was just explaining to y'all about. And now, since she was with me when I became a photographer. Mind you, when she met me, I was working at MARTA. I was doing great things. I was not worried about no club life. I was not doing this. But I had gave her my information about my past because it was someone I wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? So when I became a photographer, I quit MARTA and I did a video shoot behind the scenes, BTS. Took a couple pictures of girls in bikinis, whatever. Now, you and your stripper lifestyle. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And she was insecure with herself, but it's just like you have to be selective with what you tell a person, because some people can't accept this shit and then they use it against you.
But you said a key word right there. You just said that she was insecure within herself. It goes back to that not being happy within herself. So she, whatever you tell her, you doing something wrong, or you screwing them women and all that kind of stuff.
That shit was crazy, because she would know my every move. Hey, baby, you can come on photo shoots with me. Hey, I'm home every night. I'm never spending the night out. And all this stuff. Like I was doing everything a husband does without the ring. You know what I'm saying? But still, you and your stripper lifestyle. You all about these. And then and she was a little thick chick. You know what I'm saying? But the women that I was shooting, those Slim Jims and all this stuff. But that ain't my fault. They paying me to do this. What am I supposed to do? Turn out
your profession.
Right. So she didn't know how to accept it. A lot of insecure shit. You know what I'm saying? Low self-esteem, all that stuff. But yeah, so that's I kind of agree with old dude about the selective thing.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Nikki owned the club too. Oh shit!
Her name Nikki.
I just understood what he said. Club Nikki was one of the biggest strip clubs in Atlanta back in the day. I don't know if she had a party.
Oh yeah.
And then the last but not least, let's get into things you should never really give up for a relationship. So I guess we get in a little in that right there, just kind of what you tell them, and what are certain things that you really honestly shouldn't give up. And I had like a little couple of little key points that I wanted to put out there, and then y'all just let me know if y'all agree with it a little bit. We always try to bring some stats and facts and stuff like that. Let me put it out there. Then of course we ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I know we've been. Appreciate you hanging in with us.
I mean, it's fun. I like it. So, we good.
Okay. All right. So some things that you should never give up for a relationship. I don't know why we got an echo right now. Your self-esteem, confidence, and self-belief.
Mm-hmm.
Some relationships bring out the best in us. Others leave us feeling unworthy, unsure of ourselves. So your independence, personal and financial.
Yeah,
definitely. Being in a relationship can be a wonderful, loving experience, but it's important to maintain your independence. So, because you're in that relationship doesn't mean that everything stops like your business. You're shooting women. That's your profession.
Right.
Our relationship shouldn't interfere with that. You met me when I was making that money,
Exactly.
And we can get deep into it. Let me get into another one. You're right to decide for yourself, your freedom of choice. You're right to be you. Your happiness, your dreams and goals, existing relationships that are important to you. So you shouldn't be eliminating certain relationships. Of course, if it interferes with, it's certain things to that situation. Let's say you have a best friend that y'all been best friends. She just can't be coming to him. You can't be a friend to him because, your self-respect, your identity. Don't morph into your partner too much and lose yourself in the process. And last, your decision-making power. So those are certain things that I saw right there. So don't lose yourself. Just because you met me when I was in this business, don't think because we're in a relationship, I'm finna be all about, yes, I'm gonna be about you, but I'm also still trying to be out here and hustle and make my money and do my thing. Or if I got certain friends that I've been established with for a long time and they're not in here to interfere with our relationship, what does it matter if I'm going to be a friend with them? Because you just want you to only be to, that person. Like, all I want is just you to be around me. You can't hang out with nobody no more. You can't do this. You still got to go out with your girlfriends and you can't be up under that man all the damn time. I'm sorry. Right. Like, I love you to death, but I ain't want to look at you all the damn time. I'm going to go hang out with my girls, get a little fresh air. And you shouldn't be mad about that. He want to go hang out with his homeboys, as long as they, being respectful about it. You shouldn't worry about it. You should want him to go. He always up under me. Go and have some fun.
Give a man that space. We need that space. And I'm not opposed to a woman having female friends. Even she can have guy friends as long as they know boundaries, whatever. I never take a woman away from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give up my friends. So I don't think you should give up yours. So yeah, I'm with you on all that.
Yeah.
The only thing I would add to that list is peace of mind. If you are not feeling like your relationship feels like home, and you go home and you're like, ugh,
well, I'm here. I don't want to be
I gotta go home now. Let me make a stop or two before I go home. Because when I go home, it don't feel like home.
It's gonna be bickering. It's gonna be all
if that relationship does not feel like home to you, then you don't have peace of mind, and that's something that you should not sacrifice just for the sake of saying you have a partner. So that's the only thing I would add. If your mate doesn't bring you peace, you're with the wrong person.
that goes into what she was saying about morphing into that person. The reason why you're not at peace is because you morphed into that person. You morphed into you pretty much took on their their morals and whatnot. I don't like to be up past 9 o'clock. Like people got these little weird quirks, whatever the damn word is. They got quirks, all right, that they have that a lot of people take in. Like that right there can lead to, like Nikki said, the lack of peace of mind. You gotta have peace of mind. It's like that person not allowing you to stay up past a certain way. Eat this for dinner, eat that for dinner. It's like you can't say this and be out. I don't want you wearing a sundress and goddamn in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes into it. So if a person controlling you just a little bit, just on little small things, that could lead to issues and that lack of peace of mind.
It comes with respect and trust. You know what I'm saying? And I like a man to be an individual. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and act. Don't sit here. I like sports and you don't. Don't sit here and act like you like those sports just because. Because I'm gonna figure that don't sit there and do that. If you don't like these movies, don't. I appreciate you, but don't be sitting here and trying to become somebody you're not. I want you to be you. Opposite attracts.
Yep. I agree.
That's how I feel.
Jamal, get your woman bashing ass on some damn where. You always, boy, are you ever happy? Are you happy in your own relationship? I need to know. Because all I ever see you posting is unhappy bullshit. Are you happy in your own relationship? I need to know. Talk about it's the woman's fault. I can't. I can't.
He got Jamal. He got two in the name, so he can't be trusted anyway.
He's a Facebook friend of mine, and all I see him post is unhappy bullshit. So, sir, are you happy yourself? I need to know.
Like, how do you say that, Jamal? Jamal.
And we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna get into our after shot. Whatever
sidebar.
So if you're gonna hang in here, you're probably gonna be like, oh my god. But the sidebar is a little turn. So
oh Lord Jesus, Lord.
Yeah. So now you wanted to finish up this conversation because we're gonna get into our sidebar. Something that's pretty much is a different type of topic. Then we're gonna end the show at this point. But
I think we just about touched on everything, and everything that needs to be said and heard has been out there. Okay. Hopefully the right people heard it and get a peace of mind and some understanding and know how to treat their man. Understand that man happiness matters too.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have a real quick question. And this is for the men. What do you require from your woman in order to add to your happiness? Because I have a couple of viewpoints that may or may not be valid, but I want to hear what you two have to say since y'all are on here. What do you require, if you can make it short as you possibly can, what do you require for your woman to add to your happiness? What do you want from her?
Well, I just want a woman to just be compromising and understanding. I mean, those two things right there, if I can get that, shit, I'll be the happiest man on the planet. Because, like, everything else, you know what I'm saying, we getting to know each other. We understand each other. We do this, we do that. Okay, the little things that you need to do as a woman. A woman should know these things, like you said. It's not something you taught. It's something you should know. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But understanding and compromising is those two things that women tend to lack when it comes to men. You know what I'm saying? Like men wants and needs or whatever. Y'all don't understand that. Like we need these things. Y'all feel like y'all need it all. Y'all can't have it all. We need some of that shit too. So that's all.
Okay. Yeah. Short and sweet. Let me say,
Mike, what you got to say?
Short and sweet, mine. It just comes down to leave me the hell alone on Friday, Saturday, Sunday while I'm watching the damn game, and understand that I am a passionate person. I will cuss your ass out. I will be a little bit emotional at times. I will be quick at the draw. So understand those two things, and we good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, y'all. Okay, tell me if you agree with this statement right here. One man I heard from said it shouldn't be complicated for a man to be happy. His woman should cook for him, feed him, fuck him, and tell him he's handsome every once in a while. Do y'all agree or disagree?
No, that Negro right there, I don't know what's wrong with him. He asked. I ain't even a woman. I ain't even a woman. He already asking for too much. Cooking.
That ain't enough for you. Wait, what? You said that's asking for too much?
That's way too much. You talking about cooking, sex, all that? Look, I'm not even a woman. You already asking for too much. Like you going in with some. Look, I'm just.
So
look,
what? What was it? What was it again? What all he want? What all he say?
He said a woman should cook for him or feed him, fuck him, and tell him he's handsome every once in a while. So basically, feed the ego once in a while.
Just stroking his ego, but that can be half. That can be fake. That's basic.
That's basic to me.
Yeah.
Like anybody can do that and not be happy with you. I can fuck you. I can damn feed you. But we mad at each other all the time.
I have to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that for me sometime. I apologize, brother, but she need to cook. She need to, make sure shit clean, and she need to stroke this ego. I ain't talking. She need to stroke this ego.
So Sanchez, you agree?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Because you said every now and again. So sometimes, we need that. You know what I'm saying?
So not all the time, but every now and then.
I mean, well, for the cooking, cook, like cook. But I like to cook too, so I cook. But she needs to stroke that ego. Like, tell me that I'm handsome because I'll tell you you're beautiful all the time. I'm gonna tell you every day.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get on your nerves.
Am I the only one that thought that was like basic as fuck?
No, you know what? No. You know, some people don't do that. Some women don't do that.
Some at all.
There you go. At all. So
I got to do that.
Is it really that hard out here? Because I'm sorry, but cooking for you or feeding you, fucking you, and telling you handsome every once in a while, aka stroking your ego every once in a while, is that really all it takes to make a man happy?
That ain't all it takes, but that's a
necessity of some of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you're doing that,
you just said keep it basic. That was just the basics. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the basic. It goes a lot. Like conversation. All right, for me, conversation. If I can't come to you with a basic conversation without getting slapped across the head, like what the hell you say this, like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't come to you to tell me, I'm dumb. Like I know this shit was dumb. That's why I'm coming to you to get your opinion on it. I didn't come to you to get cussed out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Call my mama.
Okay, what about this perspective? I have one more short question for y'all. So another friend of mine said that the roles have been reversed now. He said back in the day, it was women did the most to make their man happy because they're the ones that work. They're the ones that provided for the family. So he's like, now women are independent. They have careers. They don't need a man for money or to take care of them. So it's like, he said men are having to do more now to make women happy because they have that I'm independent mentality. They grab in the air when they talk. So it's like men now have to do more to make women happy than they did back in the day. He said back in the day, women did more to make their man happy because they relied on them to be the breadwinners, basically. Do y'all agree or disagree?
So I totally disagree with that.
So with that, I disagree and I agree. I disagree to the back in the day part. I agree to this independent, and it's harder for men to get these women nowadays. So hold on, but because like now a woman, all this video stuff, this music video, these hot girl summers, and all these girls getting these bags, these getting these bodies done, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's hard because we got so much competition out here with y'all other women, because y'all women are taking our women too. So, so yeah.
You said something right there.
Yeah, so it's a lot of competition out here, and it's hard for us to get these women nowadays because they feel like they so independent. But in the end, they still need y'all. Still need us. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just play this hard role. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stop being so hard. There's no point in it. You know, this new generation of thinking is so stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the internet, music videos, all this shit or whatever. Everybody want to try to be like everybody they see on TV. Stop being that way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I agree and I disagree. Back in the day, a man worked hard as hell. Man, that dude, he must have watched Good Times or something. Boy, James was going to work hard for the truth. You didn't even see him some of the episode because he didn't work. So shit, I don't know what he talking about. So yeah, man. So now I have to agree and disagree.
Okay. And y'all want to get into the sidebar?
I don't know what the sidebar is.
Sidebar conversation.
Yeah.
So
the sidebar topic is okay. So I saw a post and I was kind of taken aback about this post because it was basically the topic was about women who squirt, and for the majority, men were like, yeah, I love a woman that squirts, blah, blah, blah. Give it to me. If she squirts, yes, I feel like I'm doing something right there. But there were a few who disagreed, and they were like, I don't want a woman that squirts. A woman who squirts is messy to me, and that's not my cup of tea. I don't want a woman who squirts. It's too messy. I don't like it. Blah, blah, blah. So the question is, how do you feel about women who squirt? Is that a turn on or is that a turn off?
Shit.
Sex is nasty anyway. Sex is meant to be nasty. So if it ain't nasty, you ain't doing it right. Hey, squirt, do all that shit.
Why dig it? Because I just say I love it. Squirt, goddammit, squirt. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Mike, I wasn't prepared, Mike. I wasn't prepared for that answer.
But you right though. If you scared of stuff, you know what I'm saying. If you scared of all of that, something wrong with you. That's nasty.
Like this one particular comment is what floored me. He was like, a woman that squirts, that's too messy for my taste. I don't want it. Keep it far away from me. And I was like, wow, okay.
Some people are basic.
Too messy for your taste? Okay.
I like a little bit of slob. I like a little saliva here and there. I'm like I said, if it ain't nasty, I don't want it. That shit gotta be nasty. So I don't know what to say. I
don't understand dudes who be like
that. I don't get it.
He said, shit, forget what TLC said. I'm tasting that waterfall. Mouth open and all.
That nigga, that's nasty.
That nigga nasty. That's nasty.
Sanchez,
Now it's
we keep it real on this show.
Oh no! I mean, I'm just saying, it's a good thing. I'm just saying that nigga.
They said, "Don't even matter to me if she does it. Then that's what washing machines are for."
Oh man!
This says, "Listen, I want my face to come up looking like." Okay, so I see everybody agree.
Okay.
Some people that just ain't into it, but you can't help. You can't help if somebody knowing what they are doing. You know, if it happening, you gonna sit down. You in that moment. You got too much time on your hand and be.
You're supposed to be in the moment. Why are you worried about squirting? Shit, that would be the last thing on your. You should be trying to get yours. You up here worried about her.
Oh Lord. Woo.
Lord. So okay. So y'all agree that it ain't, if it is what it is, if it happened, you ain't running from it. It's not a ew, my goodness. What are you doing?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I wonder how are there other men who are like, ew, I don't want that, like don't squirt. Like, are you kidding me?
Someone did say it's pee. Someone said it earlier. Where that comment went. But whatever. She squirt on me, I'm gonna be sweating like Kunta Kinte.
Oh man. Y'all, boy, y'all.
Yeah, we had to go there. But I appreciate y'all. So the men agreed that y'all like chasing waterfalls and everything else. Nothing wrong with that, people. Nothing wrong with it. But on that note, let's go ahead and get to this after shot. This pretty much is where you promote yourself, Sanchez, and I appreciate you hanging with us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun. You are welcome to come on back, but I'm gonna put up your flyer so people can kind of know who you are, where to find you if you want to invite these folks. But
yeah, I mean, I go ahead now.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm a photographer here in Atlanta. My grand opening is May 22nd, from 2 to 6. If you're available, come out. The address is there. If you're in the Atlanta area, where it's an Austell, but if you live in Atlanta, man, come out. It's gonna be fun. I got a lot in store. I'm gonna have. I got vendors that will be here selling things. I have food on deck that will be catered by the restaurant next door. I have special guests. I have a special guest that's gonna be in the building. Y'all don't want to miss this. I mean, if you know me, then you know who I'm talking about. She just don't want to be put on.
Y'all on his timeline. Y'all know who he's talking about.
Yeah, she just don't want to be put on the spot. But you know what I'm saying? So if you're in the area, you want to come out and enjoy a good time, good food, good vibes, get your little photo shoot in and just know where the studio is. Come out to the grand opening May 22nd. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. I appreciate y'all. This has been a blessing.
People. You're welcome. How can we find you? Like Instagram, anything like that?
Follow me on Instagram. Follow me now. For everybody listening, VS1 ATL. V as in Victor, S as in Sanchez. The number 1 ATL. You know what I'm saying? Follow me.
It's right there. There you
go. So yeah. So appreciate it. That's it. Just follow me.
All right.
I'll follow back.
Right. That's right. Y'all follow back. Y'all go ahead and follow him and let him know. Hit him up if y'all want to get on there. But that's all I got, people. Just subscribe to Lush Exchange. We've been trying to get to 400 for the longest, but get us to 400 on
500, right? We're over 400. We're trying to get to 500.
I can't keep up. I got too much going on. AFN, Lush Exchange, Mad Mike Sports. We're all over the place. So, yeah, 500 on Lush Exchange. And just share this content. Let everybody know we are on every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. And we appreciate it. Please, just like we was encouraged by this topic that he had on his Facebook profile, If you want us to hit on something, let us know. We're gonna get on it because we keeps it real here. This is not a sugarcoat, cute little show. We're gonna be real and we're gonna go in about a topic. So appreciate y'all tuning in to us tonight. And that's all I gotta say.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and
thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Anytime.
But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So what you got, Mike or Nikki? Y'all done?
I don't even know. I'm still trying to
Maggie,
wrap my head around.
I sent you a pic in your inbox. I don't know if it's too late to get it on. If it is, cool.
Oh, okay. Let me get that. I'll put it up.
But I'll say this. I just don't. Tonight just been too much. I'll just say that. This show just been too much tonight. Y'all all over the place. I wasn't prepared for that one.
You the one want to hop up on this thing.
Look, I
caught you off guard, Mike. Is that what you're saying?
I just wasn't ready for what they were saying. Like that's too much. Like I can't wrap my head
I wasn't ready either.
I wasn't ready for that one.
It's too messy? Seriously?
Some basic folks out there. You know it. Basic.
That's where I wasn't ready. So hey man, y'all can continue to support us. We should have another show tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about concussions and how that is, how that plays a huge hand in depression, as well as just, physical harm, what it does to athletes after, their playing days, and, how it affects, the woman, the kids, and dealing with things of that nature. And again, this is about topics. Lush Estranged is just not about, just one particular topic. It's about making you better and really educating a lot of people on things that they don't. We call it taboo topics. A lot of taboo topics that people just don't want to speak on. They don't want to talk on. This is what Lush Estranged is all about. So we hitting them, and we hit it hard.
Absolutely. Okay. And I got the flyer, Nikki.
Okay. So you can put that up. I'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit. So, any of y'all who have been with us for a while, Jay Howell is a friend of the show. He's been on, I think, more than once. I think twice he's been on. Yep. But he is a really talented singer. And if anybody is in the Houston area, you need to get to that website and get your ticket to the show for May 29th. I will be there. My daughters are coming with me. My sister's coming with me. So y'all know I love me some Jay Howell. He's extremely talented. If you are at all an R&B fan and you're like, where is R&B right now? Who in the hell sings R&B? Like, where is it at? The industry of R&B is like damn near dead. However, Jay Howell is bringing R&B back. And what I love about his music is it speaks to your entire soul. His album, his LP, Red Room, is a classic. Every single song on that album, you do not have to skip not one single song. And that's rare nowadays. If you have an album of 9 or 10 songs, like it's inevitable. You're having to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 songs. Like you might only like half the album. But with Jay Howell and Red Room, it's crazy. Not one single song that he puts out is not something that you would want to skip. Like you want to listen to it, and you want to listen to it on repeat, damn near every single song.
We ain't got real R&B music anymore.
I love that the world is opening back up now. You know, more people are getting vaccinated and feeling safe. And of course, still take your proper, you know, precautions, whatever the case may be. However, May 29th, my ass will be in Houston and I will be singing every single J House song as loud as I possibly can at the top of my lungs.
I need to get Maggie to Houston fund. Go
oh
fund
my God, yes.
Get me there.
Girl.
Get me there. Y'all pay for me to go to Houston so I can at least for one night. I want to go.
Girl, I have a table. I already have a table. So you can sit with me at my table because you know I'm going to be there and I need you there too. So y'all get your tickets and come May 29th, Houston, Texas. I cannot freaking wait. So y'all come support because if y'all like R&B, love R&B in my case, because I love me some R&B because it's not that alive right now. Like it's too much. I don't even know what to call it. Really, I don't even know what to call it. But J Howe is bringing R&B back, and I cannot wait to see him live. I'm so excited. So May 29th, I'll be in Houston this weekend, but May 29th that weekend, I'll definitely be in Houston again, and I'll be supporting my boo J Howe. So y'all. Get your ticket.
Get your tickets.
There are no more tables available, but you can get a general admission ticket still. So if y'all can, they'll support. Get your tickets. Come say hi to me because I'm going to be there. And y'all help Maggie out because we would love Maggie to be there as well.
Y'all pay for my ticket. Shoot, I just need to get there. I got a place to stay. Nikki going, hospitality.
I got you, boo. And you can sit at my table. So just get a
plane ticket. To and from.
Get her a plane ticket. She good. She gets to go from there.
We're gonna start us a GoFundMe, the J Howell Fund. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. To answer Champagne the Don's question, I don't know about the others. I am fully vaccinated, so.
I'm working on it. I definitely plan on getting that done before I travel. So, yes.
And my sole reason for doing it is because I want to travel. I want to get the hell out of the United States. I want to travel abroad, and I ain't trying to be stuck for no 2 weeks. I don't want to have to get, tests. I don't want to have to do none of that. I have my vaccine. I had no side effects other than a sore arm both times. I got 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine. So, and my reason was selfish. I simply want to travel and get the hell out of this country whenever I can. And I want to see the world, and I don't want to wait because you never know. Life is short. So, yeah, I'm going to be traveling. Yeah, you can't tell me shit. I'm fully vaccinated. So I don't gotta stay no 2 weeks. I don't gotta quarantine. I don't gotta do none of that shit. I'm fully vaccinated. I'm catching flight. Do you hear me?
Absolutely. Well, on that note, people, thank you, Champagne. You know what? Y'all are amazing. Let me say that. You guys, especially the men. That is very rare for men. Y'all be putting in paragraphs about stuff. Y'all really be in on these topics.
Yeah, I didn't see that many women today.
So I appreciate you guys just tuning in, allowing yourselves to be vulnerable and tell your story. You give us a reason to get on here every week to teach y'all a little something. Y'all learned something today. So, and the men representing for the men tonight. So.
Hey,
that being said,
I love it.
Appreciate y'all. Go ahead and subscribe. Tune in to us next week. We don't know what we're talking about next week, but put some suggestions in the chat. We'll figure it out. On that note, we out, people. Peace out. Bye.